Hello friends, Jeff here and welcome to Quick Tip Tuesday. Now in this clip we'll show you how to simulate surface texture on a cast hull or a turret. Now when your kit is built and you compare it to wartime pictures, you'll almost immediately notice that the real thing is in most cases a lot rougher than the model you're looking at. Now mostly this is due to the limitations of plastic injection molding. Some manufacturers, like in this case the M4 Sherman from Meng, they do a good job in simulating, but still, mostly it's inadequate compared to the real thing. Now, how do you fix it and make it look realistic? Well, there's a few things you can do. First of all, you can use, for instance, a Dremel, and you can try to remove very gently some of the plastic of the upper surface. Then another thing is that you can use plastic cement, and what you do is basically you just go over it and basically soak the plastic and then try to dab it with a brush, so you make it a little rough looking actually. But both methods are difficult to control and it's not really ideal to do that. Now what is the best way to do that? Well, it's very simple. The best way to do that is by applying putty, and in this case we're going to use Tamiya putty. Now all you need is a couple things. First of all, you need like a little piece of cardboard, and of course the Tamiya putty. Any modeling putty will do, but in this case we're using the Tamiya putty, and plastic cement. Also, of course, a brush, a very rough brush, something that you have laying around in your toolbox and it's already pretty messed up. And then last but not least, a medium sanding stick. So those are the only things that you need to apply the surface structure on your model. So first of all, you squirt some of the modeling putty on the cardboard. Don't have to do that much, just a little bit will suffice. Then of course you get your plastic cement open and just mix it until the right consistency. You can also do this with lacquer thinner, but since I got plastic cement on my table, it's easier to do that. So here you go. And then all you do is just start working it. Just start dabbing it. Dabbing your brush into the putty. And you can do that in different layers. It doesn't have to be accurate. You just work the surface. Very easy. It's very, very easy. And like I said, you don't have to worry about ruining anything. Try to, however, pay attention to like little detail like this. You don't want to get putty on that or anything, so you can easily work your way around it or stay away from it, because the surface texture, when you look at a picture, the surface texture is inconsistent. So you can have really smooth spots at one in an area, and then you have these extra rough spots next to it. So it is actually very, very easy to do. And again, check your references. Check out how far you want to do this or how far you want to go. And if you look a little bit in history and you read up on it, I mean, especially in the middle of the war when production was at their high capacity, aesthetics was the least of the problems. You know, as long as the turret or the hull was cast and it was mounted and they could kick out the Sherman out the door, that's the only thing that counted. They didn't really pay attention on sanding or making a couple things look nice. No, it was just get it out of there, get it produced, and so basically here you go. You can already see that there's a lot of difference in the texture. And you can do this if you're not satisfied from the first time. Then you can wait a little bit and then add some more. So now we're going to put it away for about 5-10 minutes until this dries up, and then we'll finish it. So here we are. It's about 10-15 minutes later. Now you can wait a long time. You can wait maybe hours or even a day. It doesn't really matter. Once the putty is applied, you're good to go. But again, if you're really in a rush or you want to speed up the process, after 10-15 minutes, you're good to go to basically take your sanding stick or your medium sanding paper and just gently start to tone down the putty. And once you start doing this, you already get the feel or how it's going to look. And even without doing a lot of sanding already, you can already see that it looks quite the part. Now, as you will notice, I didn't do much on the upper deck here. I didn't want to mess up the little detail, and it's really not that necessary to do it on the deck, because eventually that will be painted and all and weathered. So, but mainly it's the sides that you want to cover. Now, the whole process from application, dry time and sanding took about 15-20 minutes. I mean, really, you get result quick and it looks quite the part. Now you can say, why would I do this? I mean, I'm quite happy what the manufacturers did and I'm quite satisfied. But you know, you want to come as close to reality as possible, and it's not a lot of work. It's very little effort to get a really nice looking turret or even anything that you work the same way. And also, now think about this. If another modeler or any modeler built this tank, then they're all going to look the same. They're all going to have the same dings, scratches, dents. So why not spend an extra 10-15 minutes in applying this, and your model becomes unique. So there you have it. This is how you apply surface texture to your model. With a little extra work, you can really make it look very realistic looking. So hope you liked it. Please share us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit our website at jeffvscorner.com. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Jeff V here, signing off.